5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello everybody, it's Seven here and it's Helixxvr. I'll just stand back a bit, there we go. It is our new release show, guys, and you know what, this week we have got an exclusive. It's a world exclusive, it's a universal exclusive, it is a metaversal exclusive. Okay, not only were we one of the first people to stream Space Junkies this week and bring out that awesome video about Space Junkies, a new game from Ubisoft, but we've had the Skyfront devs in with us today, and we are getting to see the new map from Skyfront. It's not been seen anywhere outside of the devs' little group of people. So you guys stay tuned to watch the interview with our lovely Sandra, and you get to see the new map. Anyway, before we get to talk about the new map and talk about Skyfront, we are going to talk about what games have been released this week. And I've been scouring Steam, and there's a lot of good sales on there, guys. But we've got some of these new releases, and the first one up is Carly and the Reapermen. It's called Escape from the Underworld. Now, this is a two-player game in VR with your friend on the PC, Pancake playing, and your friend takes a part of Carly, and you help her through the fun levels. You become the part of the Reaperman. So you move obstacles out the way, you're clearing all the ways and finding her the way to escape the underworld. Basically, that's the premise of the story. It reminds me a lot of Moss that we were reviewing the other week, and that became Game of the Week because of the controls and the way it's done on the platform level. But this time it's actually the two-person mode rather than in Moss, you're actually both the characters. So it's good, it's enjoyable. The downside of this game is it's currently only a two-player game. So if you're like me and you don't have any friends, unless you've got a buddy actually in the room with you or playing with you, you can't play this game. So it's definitely not a single-player game. It has to be played with the two people. So that's the downside of it. And because of that reason, I think the price is a little bit high for a VR game. But you decide, okay, on whether you like it or not. It's available for the Rift, the Vive, and the Window Mixed Reality. Let's have a look at the game, and I'll let you decide whether you like it or not. Okay, guys, that is game number one this week. So, game number two is Social Club VR. It's from the same devs that have brought you Sports Bar VR. Comes this casino club in VR. So basically, the guys know what they're doing about multiplaying games over many, many networks. With the pool game that you've seen me and Kermie play it near enough every week, it works really, really well. So what they've done is they've created this casino inside a virtual world, so you can play blackjack, roulette, Texas Hold'em, poker, you name it, and it's going to keep you amused. And you can play multi-platform. So Windows Mixed Reality, the Rift, and the Vive can all play together from around the world. So you can either have a private room with your friends or play with strangers around the world, which is just excellent. And as I say, it's from the same people that already brought you Sportsbar VR, so they know what they're doing when it comes to making games. The other good thing about it is if you do own Sportsbar VR, you get an additional 15% discount off. The launch price on this, you've got 10% discount. If you've got own Sportsbar VR, you get an additional 15% off. So it's 25% discount off the launch price, which is really, really good. And it's a lovely reward from the devs for supporting them and buying their games. Anyway, I don't really need to tell you any more about this game. The best thing to do is actually have a look at it. And then we're going to be jumping over and speaking to the lovely Sandra from Skyfront. Well, guys, an excellent start to the show. And this week we have got a special guest. Now, we're not supposed to have favourites here at Helixxvr, but I have to say this dev company, and especially the young lady that we're going to be talking to, is probably one of our favourite devs. You will have known them because we have done a call-out with them. We have actually worked with them a lot since their games come out. But anyway, welcome to the show, Sandra.
Hi.
And Sandra comes from the game. Well, you tell them, Sandra. What game are you from?
Skyfront.
Skyfront, guys. You've seen the awesome video, the awesome call out, and those people that have watched us. Yeah, the awesome defeat of the Skyfront devs as Helix triumphed. Okay. So that was a really memorable time. We had a great time, and
it was a lot of fun.
It really was. And guys, keep an eye out because we've got other stuff coming up. So anyway, Sandra, if there are one or two people that are new to VR and they don't know about Skyfront, so if you'd like to explain to them what Skyfront is, and we'll happily listen.
All right, so Skyfront, we're a multiplayer FPS game. The cool part about our game is that you get to fly around in zero gravity, and I mean, who amongst us hasn't dreamed of flying around in zero gravity as a kid? And you get a ton of cool weapons. You get a ton of awesome special abilities. You totally get to like adjust your gameplay to whatever you like to do. You know, if you like a shotgun, you go for the shotgun. If you like to blow people up with grenades, go ahead, do that. You can go into stealth mode. We've got all the cool things.
And it's just, well, it's excellent to fly around in. And the maps are huge. Massive maps as well to play around in, which is really, really good.
Yeah, and it's, we get, like, you can play either in teams or against random people you stumble upon, and it's pretty awesome.
The other good thing is, if you're like me and you don't have any friends, okay, and you happen to go in and on a very rare occasion, okay, there is no one playing, because this game is actually played by a lot of people. You do have bots to play against as well. So it doesn't matter if you just want to go and practice, you can do. There are bots to play in this, and they're quite fun as well to play with. So the game has been out in early access for quite a while now. So obviously what's happening with the game? Tell us what's going to happen in the future.
Well, so we launched in early access last year, 2017, November. But now we've been gradually releasing new content, kind of based on the feedback that we get from our players. At the moment, we've gone a little bit hush-hush, not fully yet, but we are preparing for the final launch of our game. So no dates or anything yet, but it's coming and we're working towards it. We're just about to release a new map, a third one that's going to be a medieval sort of a castle with banners and gates and wonderful German medieval architecture. It's really cool. And we're going to add a couple more game modes. We're also going to add a couple more special abilities. Maybe not weapons, but we'll see how community feedback is. And we're working on integrating Steam Workshop into the game. So that's something that we're actually super excited about because we've heard from so many players like the cool ideas that they have, that they could do in Zero Gravity. So, oh my gosh, we're so excited to have that integrated already and see what amazing things our players come up with.
Excellent. That was something I was going to mention was the workshop that you're introducing to the game. So that sounds super exciting, and I can't wait to try the new map out.
Yes.
Currently, at the moment, you've got the Egyptian map,
yes,
and you've got the other map.
The other, it's Greece. It's supposed to be Greece.
Greece. I was going to say Rome, but yeah, Greece, Rome.
Stylistically and architecturally, it's similar. Yeah.
So the medieval map sounds super awesome. Can't wait for that. And obviously, you're going to come out of early access. I know you haven't given us a date, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen this year.
It will happen, yes.
It's going to happen this year. That is fantastic. Now, something else that you do as a team, as a game, which some other people do, but not as good as what you guys do, because it seems like every time I look at Twitter and every time I look at the Steam page, you've always got tournaments on. So it's like excellent because you can actually go and win some really, really good prizes. So tell us, like, what are these tournaments? And
yeah, so the tournaments that we're organizing, well, we don't like to call them tournaments as such. We call them challenges, but that's just because tournament, it sounds like it's really super competitive, super esports. And while it is competitive, we also want it to have this friendly feel so that, newcomers who have just recently purchased the game don't feel too intimidated and still want to take part in this challenges. So it's called the Skyfront Skirmish Challenge Series. We started it in, I think it was January, the first one that we had. And now we've been having them every couple of weeks. We try and keep 2-week schedule, so every 2 weeks, but we've had longer gaps. And yeah, we've had a ton of different prizes. So usually we have Steam gift cards, but we've worked with Aerial Sports League, who are organizing drone competitions. So we've had drones for prizes and some Skyfront merch, and hopefully in the future we'll even get more cool partners to work with.
And can tell you that our Damocles has won a few of the prizes over the last few tournaments. We've actually locked him away in the basement. Okay, so he's
make him really angry.
Yeah, he's been banned from taking part in any event at the moment. So, guys, if you are missing Damocles, he is around. He's just been locked in the basement for being a very bad boy. Okay,
hey, it's good for us. Good for us because he's not winning us at our own game.
Exactly. He's giving you guys a chance to go over and try it out.
Have a breather.
You've also done a few free weekends as well, haven't you, where you've allowed people to come in and try the game. So keep an eye out on it. But guys, just go out and buy the game because do you know what? It's not that expensive.
Actually, if you're buying or if you're an active user of Viveport, or you can also get it on discount at the moment because the Viveport summer sale is just going on right now, and you should be able to get it for 50 off.
There we go. So it's well worth buying. Yeah. So, but if you really, really, really tight with your money, okay, keep an eye out for the weekends, because they have done them in the past, and it's always a good time to jump in and try out the game. But you know what? If Helix recommends it, you know it's always a good game. We don't recommend any rubbish games. Yeah, okay, we're better than that. We do like to recommend the games that are very good. So, obviously, this is it. Now, that's Skyfront. Have you got plans for anything else in the future, or are you? Because most of the devs that we speak to now, they've got plans in the works for other games. You might not be able to talk about them, but do we see a Skyfront 2 or something totally different coming from you guys?
Well, we have been brainstorming. We have a couple of ideas that have sort of stuck around. And yeah, I think we definitely would love to continue working on a new VR game once we finish with Skyfront. But of course, with a community as cool and active as Skyfront has, we're definitely still going to continue working on Skyfront even once it's already launched, because we love our players and, all that.
Definitely. And as I say, guys, this is one of those multiplayer games where you will go in and you usually find that there's players in there at all times in the lobbies. So it's not just a dead game. It is actually a really, really active game. And join their Discord, because their Discord is super awesome as well.
Yeah, we've got some great people there.
They're fantastic. And you get to meet the lovely Sandra in Discord. she's very chatty in there all the time. Yeah,
I am.
Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I've got to get back and tell you what the game of the week is. So, Sandra, if you would like to stay there, I'm going to go away. I'm going to finally reveal what the game of the week is this week. How awesome is it going to be? We don't know. It is really exciting. You will find out in a couple of minutes' time. And we'll come back and we'll say goodbye to you and everything. So, guys, let's check out the second part of the show. There we go, guys. Thank you. I just want to say hello to ANCAP Gamer, who's sitting in the stream, and Wings of Tech. Yes, we are live. This is live. I wouldn't be able to say that if it wasn't live, unless I pre-recorded and knew you were coming, and I'm not Mystic Meg. Okay, so we've had 2 games. We've had an awesome interview with the Skyfront dev, and doesn't that map not look fantastic? I cannot wait to be flying around with my guns and grappling hooks. So this is what you've been waiting for, the game of the week time. Now, when this game first came out, it was a free demo, and it was good. And then it came out in early access, and it had just totally changed, and it had got so much better. And now it's finally been released out of early access 2 whole years after it was first released as a free demo. And guys, there is still a demo available for this. So if you don't take my word for it that this game is going to be game of the week, you can go over to the Steam page, you can download the demo, and you can play the game, realize that 7 never lies, and then go out and buy it. So the game of the week is, fanfare please, because I know he hasn't got one ready, is, he's telling me off now, Quill VR, or Quiver, as I like to call it, Quill VR. It's Quiver, Q-U-L-V-R. Okay, it has got an L in it, or has an I in it. It's got something in it. Okay, Q-U-I-V-R. It says L on my thingy. I wrote the script. You should have spell checked it. Okay, it is game of the week, guys. You are playing a bow and arrow, shooting these onslaught in this tower defense game of monsters with so many different powers. They've got things coming flying over the top of you with big flashing balls dropping on you. And, well, we know that people don't like balls being dropped on their head. You shoot them down, you play as a single-player game, and you can play as a multiplayer game. Every time I jump into this game, there is always people playing. It is another one of these multiplayer games that has got a big, big following. And this game just got better and better and better. And we love it. So it well deserves game of the week time. And for tower defense games, you are not going to get much better than this. So let's check out the video. Congratulations to the devs. It well deserves game of the week. And then we're going to go back over and we are going to see the lovely Sandra. But before I go, don't forget, we're giving away the forest this week. And I've dropped a link in the YouTube channel. So make sure that you click on that and enter our Forest giveaway. Okay, let's have a look at this video from Game of the Week. There we go, guys. What an awesome Game of the Week. The games just get better and better every week. How these devs think of these ideas, we do not know. But you know what? Tune in every week and you'll find out what the best one is to play every single weekend. Anyway, before we go, we've got to say goodbye to the lovely Sandra. And thank you very much for coming on the show, Sandra.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been really great having a chat with you guys.
You are most welcome. You are welcome. Anytime that you're passing the Helix Hangout, just knock on the door. You can always come in and say hi to us and chat and tell us what's going on.
Oh, but before I go, I was actually thinking maybe I could give you a couple of keys to hand out to your viewers.
That is always welcome and
Yay!
Really awesome of you guys. So, guys, you know what to do. Basically, next Thursday, tune in to our YouTube channel and find out how you can win some keys to Skyfront. Okay,
yeah,
so
and then come join us on Discord, and we'll see you there.
That's it, and you'll be able to shoot us. And well, if you see any of the devs in the game, don't worry about it. They're really easy to beat. Helix beat them, so anyone can beat them.
Thanks.
Okay, right, guys, it's time to do the mantra and close the show. So now, if Sandra has been watching the show, which she has, because she always watches it, she knows the mantra. Just wave your arms around if you don't, guys. Here we go. If you love what we do, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, tweet us on Twitter, itch us on Twitch, discuss with us on Discord, provide for us on PayPal, leave us a steamer on Steam, and F us on FBook. Until next week, have a good time.
Bye-bye, guys.